everyone, so before the video starts, I just want to announce the winner of the giveaway. I want to thank all of you that was able to participate and be a part of this giveaway. I want to thank everybody for their comments in the last two videos, and I'm happy to announce that after gathering the comments and randomly selecting just one comment from the two videos, I am proud to announce that David Hall is the winner of our Rogue Energy Tub giveaway. So David Hall, a nice subscriber, thank you for being a part of the giveaway. Thank you guys for participating, and for those of you that did not win, I appreciate you still participating, but you can still save some money by going to rogueenergy.com and of course using my promo code TECHNOID and save yourself some money on checkout and still enjoy that delicious, healthy alternative energy drink that is known as Rogue Energy. So David, once again, congratulations. DM me on Twitter for more information. Now if we get that out of the way, let's see what's coming up on today's episode. Alrighty, fanboys and fangirls, on today's episode, it looks like the iPhone 13 Pro Max lineup is going to be getting one feature that I think a lot of people kind of forgot about, and I think we all know what that feature is: reverse wireless charging. But before we start pumping the brakes on those rumors, I gotta call out a couple of things before I decide to believe in that. Also on today's episode, the Google Pixel 5a has been tipped for an August release, but it could be released before Android 12. I'll have more details on that. And lastly, Samsung has officially solidified their Unpacked event for August. We have the rumored dates, and we're gonna break down which one might be the potential date. All that on today's episode, so stay tuned. Story number one, the main story, the one story that has me a little bit questiony, but regardless, story number one, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, the iPhone 13 Pro Max has shown to be really going to be basically this new improved version of the Pro phone that we've known, but according to Max Winnebetch, it seems that there is more coming for the Pro line, or at least according to what he claims. According to Max, it seems that Apple will be using stronger and bigger MagSafe coils and magnetic rings around to help give a stronger connection, but also will be using newer MagSafe to expand Apple's wireless charging, as one of the big complaints from most users is the coil alignment in terms of the regular Qi coil, because when they introduced MagSafe it was a little bit smaller. So it looks like Apple's going to be increasing the size, but also with that size increase comes a new feature, and that is reverse wireless charging. Now, before I say what I gotta say, I just want to disclaim that we have known for a while that Apple was working on a way to bring reverse wireless charging to the iPhone. They didn't roll it out because of course, battery life, and also, you know, when you're putting a device like that, especially an iPhone with reverse wireless charging, especially for what device are you going to charge? Your AirPods? It can't be an Apple Watch. But one of the big reasons that Apple didn't pull the trigger was simple. The product, it just wasn't ready. They have the technology built in the iPhone 12 lineup. According to many sources, it seems that the 12s are capable of reverse wireless charging. Apple just didn't turn the feature on. Well, it looks like with the bigger battery, bigger coil array, and better overall placement of the coils, it seems that we might be seeing bilateral or reverse wireless charging, whatever people are saying. Now here's where I gotta pump the brakes. So number one, do I believe Apple is working on reverse wireless charging? Yes, I do believe that. I do believe Apple is working in some way, shape, and form trying to get reverse wireless charging to the iPhones. It would be a nice feature to have if you have AirPods, and if they possibly have an Apple Watch charger somehow in there, that'd be cool. But that leads into my second choice. I just don't see Apple doing this, and not because I don't believe it's not possible. But think about the amount of energy that your phone has to consume before giving maybe even a 10% or a 15% charge. Now, I've had a Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and I'm going to say this right now. I never used the reverse wireless charging feature. While it was good to have in the background and it was good to use in emergency situations like headphones or watch, I've never found myself wanting to turn my phone into a wireless charger. I just never wanted to do that. Now, I'm one user. If you use reverse wireless charging on Android, that's completely fine. But for me, I am just not really into that. For me anyway. And I don't think Apple would do it, because still, even if they get it, they're gonna waste so much battery trying to charge up a device to 20%. And on top of that, reverse wallet charging speeds are still relatively slow in comparison. So there's no way Apple would do that, or at least would do it with an iPhone. If they were to do it on a battery case or a MagSafe battery case, then I can understand. Because the idea is that they're going to use the MagSafe array to snap on another iPhone to pass that charge. But again, I don't see that being a potential. I'm not saying it can't or won't happen. I just don't see that happening right now. At least for the 13 models. Maybe if they come out later on with a battery case that works, then we'll talk a different story. But until then, I'm sorry, Max, but it's not that I don't believe you. I just don't really buy it. Story number 2, keeping up now with devices, let's talk about the Pixel 5a. Now, the Pixel 5a is another relatively interesting device, as Pixel is working on really making their lineup revamped and kind of fun again. Well, according to Android Central, it seems that the Pixel 5a might be announced and released in August. However, we do know that the 5a is coming out. We also know that Android 12 is on the rise. But according to several engineers and other tipsters from the Google department, it seems that Android 12 might be coming after the 5a. So the 5a may or may not ship with Android 12. Now, is it possible? Absolutely. If you look at the timeline from I/O, and also if they release this device in August, it would make sense for them because, again, they usually push these softwares out usually at the end of August or in September. But I don't think necessarily that they would not ship Android 12 on the 5a. I think they would ship 5a with the Android 12. It would make total sense, but also just from a common sense point of view. Why would you make a new software and not release it with the release of a phone? Now, I'm not saying they're going to release it in exactly August, but they could release it the day that Android 12 goes live. So that way your new Google Pixel 5a has Android 12. I'm going to stay on top of this story because the details are scattered all over the place. So I'm going to keep up to date on this story. So make sure you're subscribed, notifications on, and hit the bell because I'm going to keep you in the loop with the 5a's release and also what they're going to do with Android 12. And last story, the final story, and then we're out of here, guys. Let's talk Samsung. Now, as you know, Samsung has Unpacked. They're getting ready to reveal their next big Galaxy Fold, and it seems we've got more promotional images coming out, which really at this point, I honestly have gotten bored of just covering promotional arts at this point, because honestly, it has been a yearly thing with this company. Every year there's an event, they either leak it out there because there's no way that they don't intentionally do that. They've been doing it for years. If you think Samsung's not responsible partially, then why don't they do what Apple's doing? Like, honestly, Apple does more to protect their devices than any company I've seen so far, and that's just my opinion. But it seems that Unpacked is going to be around the 2nd or the 3rd potential week of August. Now, the information that was given is said that the reason Apple and Samsung are colliding with the August is because Samsung wants to kind of get Apple's upper hand before October and before September when the iPhones come out, so they want to have a month before. But you know, this is going to be for foldables. This isn't for the Note anymore, and now they're saying the Fan Edition's coming back. These stories are all over the place. And all I've got to say with the Samsung Unpacked event is this. Look, Samsung, I know you're trying to push foldables. I understand there is a niche demand, or maybe some demand. I know there's potential for these foldables to grow. But at some point, you really got to realize that not many people have these devices in their pockets. The foldables, while they are cool and present a new, different take on the smartphone, it's still in early development because it's not widely spread. Now, there is reports that they are going to lower the price with cheaper models, of course, being this year's model. We're gonna have to wait and see. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have been kind of hindering at the potential of owning a foldable device. So if I do go down that route, then 100%, I'm definitely going to get a foldable when the time comes, regardless if it's Android or iPhone. But Samsung, you might want to be paying more attention to your consumers because your Fan Edition did very well. The Note series, while it really didn't make a big splash, a lot of people love it, and you're replacing it with foldables, so I just hope you know what you're doing when the time comes when you fully pull the trigger on foldables, because it looks like you are now. So you know what? I wish you the best of luck. I'm not going to wish you ill will or whatever. Best of luck. And that is it for today's episode of TechNoid. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit the like button. If you disliked the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Again, congratulations to David Hall. You have won the giveaway. Again, DM me on Twitter for more information on how you will win that tub. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care, stay safe, and peace.